DC, what's up? What to do? Everybody out there on Facebook, everybody watching the listenvision.com. Thank you for checking us out. This is the world famous, well, soon to be world famous, live from the corner. I am Breezy Taylor, joined by
Louisa Harrell, aka Radio Red.
Radio Red, and of course, as you can tell, my brother Ayah couldn't make it this evening. We hope that he's okay wherever he is. In this place, we.
I sent them away. He's good.
In this place, we have somebody who's no stranger to Live from the Corner, and also is no stranger to Listen Vision.
Bobby, a.k.a. Stoner Sowell, man. How y'all doing?
Everything good. Like I said, our brother, he couldn't make it this evening, so he's definitely in our hearts and prayers and everything. So, Red, how you? I know you were sick last week. We missed you.
Yeah. I'm okay. My voice is coming back.
Okay.
Well, what's wrong with you?
No.
You had a flu or something?
No, it's the change in the weather.
Right?
No. Right.
We good. We all right.
Y'all good.
Put your ass in the CDC or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into the show. So, I make it known that I am an avid churchgoer. I am a believer. So I like gospel music.
Yeah.
I do like church. I do go. I also like half-naked women.
I got a question
as well. What's up?
As a churchgoer, you like gospel rap?
You know what? I like Lecrae. I really get down with Lecrae.
I was curious about that.
I really get down with Lecrae.
Like gospel rap.
You know what though?
Not the older church.
See, the thing with gospel rap is, I get it. What the message is, the whole point of gospel rap is the message.
Okay.
I get that. Reason why I like Lecrae is he has the message and he's nice. Because I've heard some back in the day. They weren't so nice, man. I think the Migos be like, man, y'all niggas is whack. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I like gospel rap. I do like gospel music. I like half-naked women as well. What does those three things have to do with each other? I'm going to tell you. So there is a video of an miscellaneous woman wearing high pants with the cheeks coming out, singing praise music. And we got that beautiful.
You are blessed. 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 Say yes. Say yes. I receive it. I receive it. I receive it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Now, again, I like gospel music. I love naked women and half-naked women, too. I just don't want those two combined exclusively, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that doesn't work for me.
Because I tell you what, it's hard enough for me some Sundays in church, and you see this, this usher walk by, this tight-ass dress on. Now, that right there, that's not going, I'm not going to get the word that Sunday. I'm going to get something else that Sunday, but not the word that Sunday.
Right.
You're Jezebel.
You know what I'm saying? Hussy. You know what I'm saying? So how you feel about that? How you feel about your gospel singer half naked wearing some Frenches of Hollywood's page 2 in the October catalog outfit?
I can't condone twerking for Jesus, man.
Twerking for Jesus?
No twerking for Jesus.
No twerking for Jesus?
Nah, man.
I mean, but I understand, in the church they do say come as you are. I don't know they mean with your ass literally hanging out.
No, they meant with clothes on. You put some clothes on.
You got some people that can't afford suits. That's fine. They wear jeans. They wear clothes in church.
But
I don't know about...
Those for underwear.
I don't know about you wearing Lil' Kim's ensemble to
Can't
church.
come dressed up like that nowhere talking about Jesus.
Now I'm just wondering if that's a concert. Let's just say hypothetically it was to happen in a church. Do you think the minister or them deacons on the first pew are going to be able to concentrate? They might concentrate on something, maybe not the word.
Well, we got to ask the first question is, what kind of church we going to? Mine or the other?
What kind of church do you go to?
I'm just saying, we going to the black people church or we going to
black people church?
Black people church.
Because white folks don't have that. Don't be dressed like that anyway. In church though?
I seen some things, bro.
You seen some things?
I've seen some.
I'm going to have to ask a white boy then to confirm that. But yeah, black church, right?
No, that ain't even happening.
Yeah, I know that. I figured that.
You can come in your club wear to a black church.
But I have seen women wear the dress from the club to church. Club, it covered a little more than that, but so
it works, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So really, you twerking for Jesus?
No.
Clapping for Christ.
We don't do that.
You're not busting open for the Lord?
If my aunt, if my aunt was here, she'd say, "Oh no, for Jesus. No, you don't do that. No.
All right, well, I guess let's leave home at home and church at church, right?
Just leave it
All
there.
right. So, for those that have watched the Boondocks, do you remember the episode where they parodied KFC's Boston Markets giving away free chicken and how they ran out and how it was like a worldwide epidemic?
Yeah.
Well, shit is really happening. Like this shit is really happening. So in the UK, 438 out of 900 KFCs had to close due to shortage of chicken.
I mean, it's Europe though, so like they're not known for chicken. Like,
But let me tell you just how bad shit has gotten, right? Because, almost half of the stores had to close due to no chicken. It's just gotten so bad that people are selling the quote-unquote 12 herbs and spices and buckets of chicken on eBay.
that's gangster.
He's-
That's gangster. You can make money
serious.
doing anything. You could resell already sold food. That is gangster.
But let me tell you how much a bucket of chicken on eBay goes for. $2,000 US. If you convert it.
That's converted though.
That's
So
converted.
like,
It's converted.
I mean,
So it's
these
1,999
12
pounds
herbs
over
and
there.
Spices, these
Right.
12
Now the herbs and spices go for $350 American. But the bucket itself.
Fuck the bucket. $2,000 for.
Now, mind you, the pounds is 1,999 pounds. I like chicken. I damn sure ain't paying. First of all, I'm not gonna get any food off eBay. Period. Let alone chicken.
I was about to say,
let alone
go
2
ahead,
G's
you about
worth.
some eBay
Let,
food.
let alone 2 G's worth, right? I know Amazon got some where you can buy food. That's a little sketchy, but I damn sure ain't buying. First of all, if you get some buckets of chicken on eBay, first of all, half the shit on eBay don't be real anyway. So how you know you getting the real bucket chicken and not just some old dirty ass
Come on,
shoes in
let's
the
test
bucket?
our fate, bro. Let's go
All
ahead.
right, we gonna have. So next week's show, Bobby and I are going to confirm our order off eBay.
eBay chicken.
eBay KFC chicken. Red, you got kids. Would you feed your family
eBay chicken.
off eBay chicken?
And I barely feed them outside of the kid. Ain't nowhere in the world.
She said she
No,
barely feed
no.
her.
We don't want these events
feed
coming
them
up here.
Them people about to come talk to you.
We don't want child services coming up in here.
saying,
At least not while we on the show.
Oh, I cook. Okay.
Okay.
I cook.
Okay.
So, but like Amazon, where you can like order food, but it's like groceries. Would you do that though?
Groceries, yeah.
I don't know. I go in the store. I'd rather just go in the store.
Like, not even for convenience though. Knowing you can sit at home and do all that, and you don't gotta go nowhere. You save gas, time, frustration, stress.
I think the grocery store is the least of my frustration, so that wouldn't even bother me.
Oh, okay.
That's like a trip
Oh, okay.
To get away from people. And shit.
To get away from
to
the kids.
get out the house.
Man, what kind of people you
Headphones
living with that
in.
you doing shit like that?
I have 5.
When we come back from the break, we'll have some tales of the Harold household. Why she got to go
It's
to
a
the store and shit,
catastrophe.
right? So if you're a white woman that wants to get at Trump, that you want to storm at the castle gates, you are in luck. You won't get shot at.
Yo,
You get probation. So Jessica Ford, she just last week ran up in the 17th Street fence.
the White House.
Right. When the guards ran up on her, she had a gun in her hand, and she was politely told to put the gun down, which she did. And had that been one of us, we would have like 18 holes. But this isn't her first time.
You said would have had. This is literally already happened.
Yeah.
It was a black girl. I forget her name, and I think she had a
2
kid
years
in the
ago,
car.
she got shot.
Like they
She already-
fired that car up.
Yeah. Right. So
So you're seeing in a car with a weapon.
and she had a kid in the car too in the back seat.
The
black girl had a
black
kid
girl,
in
yeah,
the
she
car.
had a kid in the car.
Yeah.
But the white lady here, she had a weapon in the car in full view, and was not shot at not one time.
At all. And no,
That's awesome.
this wasn't her
Love it.
first time trying to get at Trump either. She had a couple run-ins. In April, she attempted to jump a security barrier in front of the White House. This is April now. You know what I'm saying? She pled guilty to unlawful entry and was charged and stay away. That was it, just for that. A month later, she was arrested for trying to scale the White House fence and violating the stay away order. Now, mind you, the lady is from Tennessee.
So she done traveled over here.
She traveled down,
300-400
right?
miles.
And then in July, you know what I'm saying, as it keeps going, she was arrested again for violating the order. She pled guilty to a contempt of court charge as part of a plea agreement. Charges for the May incident were dismissed, right? And then she took 120 days in jail, but was suspended on condition that she complete a year of supervised probation.
Wow.
So, for all you people that want to actually shoot Trump, put you a white girl in the car with him.
Really?
Because you'll live.
Go get a
Maybe.
medicine.
Yeah. You'll
Anything.
live.
What?
Matter of fact, give her the heat.
What? Just hold that real quick.
Just put the heat in her lap, and both y'all be fine.
Just wave it in the air. They're not gonna shoot us. We good.
But stand in front of me though.
Yeah.
Right. So,
I'm your shadow.
Bobby, I'm pretty sure you're not a Trump fan. You ever had ideas, man, of storming the gates?
Not the White House. Nah, I know better. No.
And then
The only gate we jump is when a dog chases you. Don't play with them gates.
and
Stop
to make the story a little more crazy than what it is, she supposedly has mental health issues. She's claimed that Trump is her baby daddy, and that she just wanted him to take care of her little kids.
Who would claim that?
She not got to be locked up in no type mental asylum for no type reasons.
Well, she was sentenced to 30 days.
120 days jail,
for
suspended.
4 months, but that's suspended until a year probation.
Suspended.
So I guess now you just give her a year of Xanax and a padded room. I guess now.
Word. Like, straight jacket and grape jello. Like, calm down a little bit, lady.
So I'll tell you something else crazy. Jonathan Martin, for all 5 of you Miami Dolphins fans out there in America. Yeah, because don't nobody watch the Dolphins anyway. Jonathan Martin and Richie Incognito.
I love the Dolphins.
You love the Dolphins for real?
Yeah, I love them when they lose to the Redskins. I love them.
See, there you go. Awesome. See, this is a Redskins fan. So, anyways, Jonathan Martin and Richie Incognito were made news a couple years ago for bullying. That's right, 2 grown-ass men playing a violent ass sport. One of them was a victim of bullying.
I'm trying to remember. Richie Incognito was the
bully
aggressor.
Yeah, Jonathan Martin, whose picture was just shown, he was the bully victim, right? So he left football and everything. Now, the man decided to get a little get back in the form of weapons, and we have that video tells just how far he has fallen from grace, if he ever had grace to begin with.
Hey everybody, it's Sophie Julia here for The Fumble. To find out the hottest sports news and gossip, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our notification squad. Jonathan Martin, former offensive tackle in the NFL, made headlines back in 2013 for leaving the Miami Dolphins due to bullying. He was involved in a highly public scandal with teammates Richie Incognito and Mike Pouncey, who he claimed were the ones giving him the harsh locker room treatment. Incognito was suspended for the rest of the season, and Martin was traded to the 49ers in the offseason. He hasn't played in the league since 2014. Today, he posted a photo on his Instagram story of a gun with bullets all over his bed, and the caption, "When you're a bully victim and a coward, your options are suicide or revenge." In the post, he also tagged his former NFL and high school teammates Richie Incognito, James Dunleavy, TJ Taylor, and Mike Pouncey. He wrote the hashtags Harvard Westlake and Miami Dolphins, the 2 places he claims he experienced bullying. In the wake of this chilling post, Harvard Westlake, the private school in Southern California, shut down for the day. Only a week after the school shooting.
I just say off camera, if you 6'4", 320, and 330, nigga, you ain't being bullied.
I don't know,
You
bro.
6'4",
I don't know.
330. Now, mind you, the person that bullied him supposedly was the same size, in height. So I get that, but dog, you play football in the trenches anyways, so you used to getting hit. You used to hitting.
You looking at it as a sport of violence. Yeah, it's a sport of violence, but most of them dudes, them real big, heavy linemen, them soft dudes, bro.
Apparently so, and you see, and when he in his caption he said when you're a bully victim and when you're a coward. So the man called himself a
Called
coward.
himself that, yeah.
Right? And then he also tagged 4 of his former Dolphins teammates,
Yeah.
one of which was the one that bullied him. If that's not a death threat, I don't know what it is. And then also tagged his high school, which caused the high school to be shut down in security.
I mean, you wouldn't want your child's school shut down?
Oh yeah, I want to, but I'm like, dude, you're not a grown man, you're a grown ass man. If you can't let that shit go 3 years later,
That's a cry for help. Yeah, that's a straight cry for help.
A cry for help. I need help. That's gone way above. And then when the cops came to find him, he had a gun on him. When he was detained, he had a gun on him. So this is way past
a cry
for help. This is if a nigga look at me wrong, I'm blasting him. That's what that is.
Yeah.
And then he found with a gun on him.
Well, my God.
Bye-bye.
How you teach your kids to deal with bullying?
Well, it's hard now because now if you hit, you get suspended. So I tell my children, if someone's bothering you, ask them to leave you alone. And then, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I asked to leave them alone. Tell the teacher. And if they keep on doing it, I'm going to leave the choice up to you. You gave them 2 chances, But they don't bully.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I grew up, my father was a military man and an old school Southerner. He said, son, don't let me put their hands on you. That's what it was.
Plain and simple.
Don't let me put their hands on you. You know what I'm saying? If you come home and don't fight back, I'm putting your ass right back out.
I'm gonna take you back.
I'm gonna take you back. Sorry, Dad, for snitching on you, but I'm just saying.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? That's how we deal with bullies. If nigga puts hands on you, you have the right.
Yeah.
Did you fight back? No. All right, come on, let's go.
Right. So I want to give a shout out to Listen Vision. Starting on Mondays, we have a Mural Monday, so just check them out. You find some dope pieces of art in here, so check it out Mondays. Mural Mondays. Of course, you can come up here on Tuesdays for Tasty Tuesdays. Shout out to ladies from Amsterdam. Shout out to Baker Bay. Not your grannies. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Not your granny's adult treats, unless your grandma's a stoner, but that's neither here nor there. So we're going to go take a quick break. Once we come back, we got a funny, very, very funny comedian, Jamon Darnell, who you may have seen on our show a few weeks ago, giving his commentary. So when we get back, we'll be followed with Jamon Darnell. We'll be back in a couple minutes. For those that have been following the show from We Got the Radio, you know that Radio Red has no shortage of words normally.
Oh, God.
She's beside herself. You can add her name to the long list of victims of Tuesday.
Victim.
I was there a couple weeks ago myself.
We got another
So
one.
I understand. But we are back. We are back. Oh yeah, definitely our brother. Hey, man, hope you feeling all right wherever you are, man.
He is going to clown me, y'all.
Thank you for tuning in. He gonna clown your ass, right? Oh, he gonna clown you for real. Right.
Yes, sir.
But we are back. We're gonna be graced by the presence of comedian Jamon Darnell. Jamon Darnell, people.
What up? 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 Clap. Make some noise. What the fuck?
Happening, man.
Can I cuss? Can I cuss? Is there like?
Hey man,
FCC
hey, do what you do. Do what you
Okay,
do.
cool. I just know whether FCC was like, so I can
Do
say.
you know what happens here on Tuesdays?
Hey, listen. I'm looking around and I'm like, if they fucking don't want to come in here, I should be able to say what the fuck I want to say because everything's in here. So what's up? What's up, Breezy? Hey,
Hey man, everything
everybody.
good, man. Thanks for coming on.
You're welcome. So this is the part where I'm supposed to do comedy, right?
Right.
First of all, I'm gonna just say my name's Jamon Darnell. If you don't know who I am, so I am. Follow me on all that other shit. I can't. First of all, I'm gonna just say I watched the whole fucking Black Panther movie on Facebook.
How'd you watch it on Facebook, man? Where everybody's comments or something?
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Cause I know black people. They talk. They go see the movie, and I said, I'm not paying $5 or $10, $15, $20 to see a movie I can read the book on. I already know. So I woke up and read the whole book in every comment section. Let me just say this to black people. Wakanda does not exist, black people. Wakanda does not. You're not going back to Wakanda. You just get. I can't wait to get home. I'm like, Wakanda is not a place. Walmart is not. Wakanda. They was killing me. That's why, because I knew it. I went, okay, I know my people. I go, listen, I know my people. I could talk to the white lady. I know black people. I know them. I knew what was going to happen. I said, this was going to happen. We up right now. Black people are really up. Know how I know we up? Because I couldn't find it nowhere bootleg. I was like, we are really black right now. We are really black right now. I can't find Black Panther bootleg nowhere. I was like, Obama, get out of office and we just cut off bootlegging movies? Come on. It should have been the hottest bootleg movie in history. I tried to get it on bootleg.
So you couldn't find
That's the
it,
truth. I knew it. Plus, one of my buddies told me, he said, listen, I know the movie theaters is sold out. I said, how do you know? It's Thursday. He said, well, the movie comes out tomorrow, but guess what? Family Dollar's out of juice and chips already. I was like, oh, it's $1 billion hit right here. I knew it was $1 billion hit on a Thursday. Movie made $700 million. That's a lot of money. Clap for that. $700 million. Hey, you don't think Batman about to be black? I know I'll be right there because it's about the money. I'll be like, hey, listen. We got to move Superman to the projects. No more clock. His name is Daquan Kent. We go. I'm telling you, once you got a black, this was the testing ground. Black Panther was like, let's test it. Let's see what we do with Black Panther. Then we'll see who else we can make black. Because it's America. It stars out white and you can make it black when we complain. That's all we got to do. And be like, there's no black Wonder Woman. And next thing you know, Oprah Winfrey starring as Wonder Woman. That's what's up. So plus, hey, anybody, I do like the services that we're getting nowadays in the 21st century with all, you don't have to get a job. All you have to do is create an app. Right. You don't have to get it, just create an app. Well, I like the fact that we can do that. And, we got Uber, which is one of the biggest takeoffs, like Uber. Then you got Lyft, right? And I like those services. I just know that there's a difference in between. It's America. So you got your upper class, lower class. I swear to God, Lyft is lower class. Oh my God. It's the best rates ever, but you're getting there dangerously. I swear to God, they should change the name. I swear to God. I took a Lyft. We was in and out of traffic. I'm like, is this a Lyft or is this like getaway? Because that's, I was like, this is like more of a chase. And then he did a donut. Like you in the wrong Lyft when you hear. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. I know his license is suspended. He got me there quick. It was 5-star ride. It was. If you would have got me there, like if anybody that drives real nice and conservatively and safe, I give them 1 star. This was not exciting. This is driving like it's stolen. It's like you should be able to do anything when you got it, because now everybody got a U on their car, on any vehicle or any. I seen a guy with the U on the back of a scooter. I swear to God. This was before Uber Eats. I was like, and he has a person on the back. I was like, they get money over at Uber. Crazy. So I used to live like in Southeast. I still live there, but I'm talking about I used to like really live in. That's where I was born and raised and grew up in Southeast. It's different now. It's really, really different. It's really a lot of manufactured suggested retail price in areas. Yeah, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to regular price. I'm from Southeast. I don't go outside and look for Jordans at $300. I look for Jordans $300-$400. I don't go outside. I'm so upset because they got everything. They got the little bike share and all this, and I'm like, you don't put that shit around here. You don't put bike share on Martin Luther King Avenue. That don't even go together. Like bike share and MLK, and you got kids sitting on the bike like they at freaking Planet Fitness. It's like this is not a spinner. It's a bike.
Spinner class.
Yeah, it's taking little spin classes right on Martin Luther King Avenue. Yeah, it's crazy. But I still see the gas stations are the same. If you ever, I can say it to you. If you're ever in Southeast, you are awesome. So you go to the gas stations. Yes, you do. She look how she smells. She smiles because she knows she doesn't. Listen to everybody. If you ever at a Southeast gas station, you don't have to go nowhere else, ever. In life, they have everything, including it's like pulling up at like Walmart 24/7, the 24-hour Walmart that got the groceries. You can actually go into a Southeast gas station and get like stuff to preserve life. You can actually go in there and like, hey, listen, let me get 10 on 6 vinegar and a box of baking soda. It's like you can go, yeah, you can get anything. I was in there the other day. A guy was like, hey, let me get 5 on 3. Let me get the 6-pack of Heineken and that Easter dress for my daughter. I was like, this is the place to be. You can get. I'm about to finish up, but I don't work anymore for anybody. I reached the point where I'm too old to be looking for a job. You know, certain things. I think job search is for 18 to 30. Yeah, once you reach 30, you ain't figured it out. Just sell drugs. You had almost 20 years to figure it out. So you go, all right. So I think because you get to age, next thing you know, you're like 35, 36, and you get there, and your manager's like your nephew. So it's like, I hate it. I hate the process. It's not like it used to be. You walk into a place, you walk into places like Roy Rogers and say, hey, let me get an app. And they hand you one sheet of paper. You fill out the front, the back, wait for a call. No, not today, not today, not today, not today. We need everything. You don't even walk in the place. You got to email them. You wait for your email because you got to be confirmed to receive, because, it's everything's upon confirmation. So you got to send in your email, wait for an email to come back to say that your email was confirmed. Then you send in your resume, wait for that to come back to say that they got it, but then you got to send another email to see if they're going to confirm to read it. So after you go through confirmation, you got to go through all your tests, your eye test, blood, and urine. And I'm like, come on, CVS, this is this is ridiculous. It's too much. It's too much. I don't like it. I hate it. Especially with the assessments. They give you an assessment. Like you got to do like this little thingy. Take the, jump to it. I hate them. They ask the dumbest questions ever. The question was, if you were hired by our company and you went in a restroom and found $1,500 in a wallet, what would you do? And it was multiple choice, right? So first thing I'm thinking is, $1,500 is probably more than I make on the job. So now I'm going to see what the multiple questions. I'm like, what's the answer? So first one was, do you take the money and the wallet and turn it in to management? A. B. do you take the wallet and turn it in to management? Which I read twice. I was like, hold on, times I like this one. It said, take the wallet.
Not the money.
The wallet. And I said, that's a good idea. And then it says, or, it has something to do. The third one I didn't even care about because at this point in time, I understood it was about being in uniform. And I said, well, I know me. I'm coming out the bathroom without my shirt on counting $1,500. Like, what is going on? Where's your shirt? Like, I'm not even at work. I'm rich. Yeah. Look, my name's Jamal Darnell. I had a great time. Thank you, Listen Vision.
All right, thanks, Jamon.
Wake up.
Clap it up for him. Clap it up for him. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming in. I'm going to take a quick break, and once we come back, we'll have Jamon set up here with us and give us his opinion on the topics.
Thank you.
All right? All right, and we are back. As you can tell, we have a little personnel change. We got Jamon Darnell, the man, Man, just got finished performing, brother. We thank you again for performing.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for those that may or may not know, the brother blessed us a few weeks ago with this commentary, and I decided let's just get him back up here and see, just how funny he is, and he proved to be pretty funny.
Thank you.
All right, so you mind chilling out with us? You mind hanging out with us?
Let's hang out.
All right, so we're gonna get your opinion on a couple of topics.
Oh, my
opinion. Right.
It should be fun.
So, everybody's been keeping up with what's happening in Puerto Rico and how America just kind of distanced themselves from Puerto Rico. So, Akon, I'm not sure you know about Akon. Akon about to be like a global ambassador in that.
Word.
So he has his own power grid. So he offered to America to restore Puerto Rico's power. Of course, with him being black man and African at that, they was like, nah, son, we ain't doing it.
Exactly.
And we got a clip of him explaining the process. As a matter of fact, we got that clip of him explaining what happened.
I've been reading about the success of your solar power. You're bringing solar power to 14 different countries in Africa. I think our president could use a couple pointers on how to turn the lights back on in Puerto Rico. You got any tips for him?
Well, we actually presented a program for Puerto Rico and we got rejected.
Well, are you surprised by that?
We had the solution for Puerto Rico, clearly. We would have had power up in less than 30 days.
Unbelievable.
And they rejected us.
Well, do you think that has anything to do with...
It's politics, propaganda, and special interests.
Yeah.
They didn't care about the people. So if that was the case, they would have allowed us to go in and just, provide the solution. But I think it was bigger than numbers at that point.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about what the president said about Haiti and all of Africa and the shithole countries thing? Is that, you think that has anything to do with all this?
I mean, with him, you just never know. You know what I mean? And it's hard because he's the kind of person you really can't answer for. Only him can answer questions like that. But I know the average person, is baffled by a lot of those comments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
thanks a lot, man.
Nah, take care.
Appreciate it. Good to see you.
So first of all, America ain't nothing but some pimps anyway.
Boy.
And you and your hoes ain't gonna work on my corner.
That's crazy.
Right?
He can have that power up in less than 30.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all ain't working this damn corner. Right? So if you look at the smallest country in Africa, which is bigger than Puerto Rico, so the man could have done it.
Could have done it. He was ready to do it.
Right? But Willie Dynamite said it ain't happening.
Willie Dynamite. Not around here.
Sometimes ain't happening. So what you can say about that, Damon?
Yo, first of all, Akon got a power grid? God damn. That's the first. I just want to say.
But you know what? Dude got money. He has his own diamond?
He got a diamond mine?
Diamond mine.
All right, so shout out to Akon and all of that. Yeah. Second, they just did. I don't blame Akon. I would have built the fuck out of America. That's what they were scared of. I'm gonna just cut to the chase. Akon was going to charge them like shit for two light bulbs. $17 trillion. You get two fucking 60 watts.
I wonder if it's a case where America didn't want being indebted to a black man.
Of course, he was going to rip. He'd have been an Akon Plaza.
I think you should do this shit anyway. I asked you, could I do it? You said no. So now I'm gonna do it just cause. They still need power.
Right.
Good cook. Live. Do it anyway. That's how I feel.
Puerto Rico need to hustle more.
Hustle more. What else they need to do?
No, seriously, Puerto Rico. Fuck that. I can't power my shit up. I gotta charge my phone. Fuck that. Akon ain't going. This ain't going. I'm not asking Donald Trump shit.
Ask you to help people. I'm gonna ask you, can I help people?
Right.
Nah, my nigga, I'm gonna go help. I'm just do it. I asked you. You said nah, so now I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. Because I got people.
Because I can.
Because I'm Akon and I got albums to sell, and without light, they can't buy an album.
Not even. What if he do it right? He do it anyway, and they stop him.
What they gonna stop? How they gonna stop?
But you know what? If they could,
he probably got a little construction company. You know what I'm saying? He could put up his solar power, right? He starts that process in Puerto Rico, and Donald Trump stops that process. Who the
You know
fuck
what?
is Donald?
I don't believe that would happen, because at that point, if he's already started, it'll look worse than turning him down if you stop him.
stop
Why?
it?
Yeah, it would look worse. So
Yeah,
the headlines
exactly.
would be hella worse.
But
right?
my question is, who the fuck is Donald Trump? Why do we gotta ask him any fucking thing?
Word.
Hey, Mr. Trump, motherfucker, move over.
Speaking of doing good for other people, so Drake, who I'm not a fan of musically, I asked him if I call him the live version of a 3-cup Manila folder. You know what I'm saying? That's my reference to him. But I do respect.
I love it though.
He just caught it. But I do respect that he's doing good work. And so, with the God's plan, the man gave out almost $1 million.
Hey, you know what?
You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
showed me that
So,
video the
God
other day.
shout out to him.
I'm now a Drake fan because of that. A little bit, a very little bit.
I mean, like I said, I commit. I'm not a musical fan of him. It's a couple songs of him that I like, but I'm not gonna buy an album.
Like that
but I
right
mean,
there
but
made me a fan
the man is doing good in the hood. Literally, how can you not like the man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I mean?
I think that was dope. What? I just be wondering, like, where am I when all this
When it happened, right?
How come we don't never run into like, oh, Drake was giving out $10,000 stacks today? Like, how come I'm never
Right.
stepping off the train when that happens? I'm never around. Like, everybody has all the fun luck. Like, I have good luck. Don't get me wrong. I got regular good luck like spaghetti, coochie. I don't get $10,000 stacks.
Drake $10,000 good luck.
Hey, no disrespect to Miami, because a lot of places in Miami are in need, but some places in Southeast and Northeast are just in need too, right?
Yeah, they need
Like,
a dollar.
What Houston looking like?
Houston's still on the water
Houston
right
looking
now.
like?
They still trying to recover. I tell you one thing that pisses me off. People say, "Oh, he just did it for publicity or a tax write-off." Do you know how tax write-offs work?
Like,
If you get $2 million, $1 million as a tax write-off, you're not getting that money back, bro.
Hey, yo,
You know,
gift.
That's a gift.
Who did what for a tax write-off?
No, but everybody will say this, he doing it for publicity, or he just doing it for tax write-off. I'm saying, no, you're not going to give $1 million and get $1 million back. That's not how tax write-offs
No,
work.
that's not how it
so
works.
if you're doing it, you basically doing it out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could say, he just doing it for publicity, but hell, all publicity is good publicity, right?
Yeah, it is.
Why not help people out?
hey, look, why
And
you
they get more people out your house.
the whole time? Why you up there yelling? Oh, he just doing it for publicity. You talking about it, so it works.
Exactly. I mean, there's a lot of worse things you can do for publicity.
Yeah.
True.
It could be part of the Me Too.
Be Kim Kardashian publicity.
That's good publicity. When you got Kardashian publicity, you're top of the food chain in publicity.
Stop it. Leave the stage.
That's publicity.
Stop it.
No, listen. You just said good publicity, bad publicity is all publicity, right? When we come down to publicity, if that Kardashian publicity is not grade A publicity, I'll be a Ray Jack.
Well, speaking of Kardashian publicity, so India Vogue, Vogue India. So Vogue has an India chapter.
Magazine.
So I think it's going to be next month. They have 2 different covers of the upcoming issues, and both of them have Kim Kardashian on the cover, which is something that us Americans are used to, because she's on every other cover every other day.
Right.
But of course, and rightfully so, some South Asians. And Indians would complain like, why you can't find nobody from South Asia or from
There is
India?
some beautiful South Asian women.
Since it is Vogue India, not Vogue LA.
Yeah.
Right.
Vogue, American magazine.
Vogue is American magazine. Is it American? Or is it French?
Is Vogue a English word?
Nah, that sound more like French for real.
Right.
But like, I mean, if that's the case, if it is an American magazine, which I'm not sure, then they pushing the idea of what American beauty is.
Well, that's not
Armenian.
unlike
Yeah, she is Armenian. You're right. But I mean,
Armenian, but that's not Indian though. So
How many people know that when
that's still a European, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at what Vogue India is going to do, that's not unlike Hollywood whitewashing. That's not unlike Gods of Egypt being played by half of the cast of Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying?
Church.
That's like when Nefertiti's mom came out looking like Tommy Lahren.
hey, that shit was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
saying? So-
definitely. That was horrible. Gods of Egypt.
I'm gonna tell you, times must be hella rough if the night manager of McDonald's is blasting on you in the drive-thru.
Hey, they serving Mac bullets now.
right?
Hey.
So in Ohio,
A Mac 9mm.
right?
What's good?
Right. So in Ohio, the night manager of this particular McDonald's named Mark Forts was 52 years old. He was leaning over, handing the customers, some smoothies, something to drink, whatever. And when one of them grabbed, and some water. And when one of them grabbed, the little tray that the drinks come in, some water accidentally splashed on him. The man pulled the dirty Harry, man.
He shot and killed
The
somebody?
man, nah.
The
See,
dude from
the water splashed on him accidentally. They pulled off. He leaned out the window cussing and started bucking on him.
Oh, he pulled his pistol
He
out.
pulled a pistol. First of all, I'm like, why are
He
you?
was Mac mad.
Why do you?
Mac pissed off.
Right. The niggas Mac packing. Like, why are you in the drive? Why are you working to drive the window with a gat? That's what I want to know.
First of all, if you shoot, listen. I think if you work in a late night drive-through McDonald's, you should have a gun on you. Just in case you want to kill yourself. You just realize I'm working. It's 2 a.m. and I'm slinging a number 3.
Nah, man.
I feel like killing myself. That's just bad.
But I'm thinking like, yo, it's water, homie. It ain't acid. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you wore one of them silk shirts and this is juice.
Right.
That shit ain't coming out silk at all. This is water. And you wearing the McDowell's uniform.
Right. He wasn't for that shit. Don't spill shit on me.
A general manager about to be in there at 6 in the morning. I got
Hey.
a sharp.
Yeah.
Spill water on me.
Spill
Take
water.
these 6.
So keeping with drinks. So Illinois Governor Bruce Rauner, I think I said his name correct. He was at of all things, diversity training in Illinois, right?
Yeah, here we go.
At the behest of with Hyatt's hotel person over diversity, who was a black man. So in a way to explain diversity in the workforce, he poured Governor Bruce Rauner a glass of milk, right? Poured chocolate syrup into the milk. Yeah. And in a way to bring up the example of working together, stirred.
And then it became
Right,
brown.
it became chocolate milk, and the governor drank it, right? And he's like, diversity sure tastes good. And we got a clip of that.
Hey, yo, you know what? I think I did that before.
Right, and we got a clip of that actually.
I dated outside the race.
I mean, but like,
Slight demonstration. I'm going to ask the governor to help me with this demonstration. This glass, I want you to hold, represents corporate America, Fortune 500 companies. It's not that organizations, and if you look at any corporate website and look at its leadership team, you'll see all white men, a few white women, and just maybe an Asian in technology. This chocolate syrup represents diversity. Women, people of color, people with disabilities, the aging population, Generation X, Y, and Z. It's not that organizations are not diverse, but when you look at most organizations, diversity sits what? At the bottom of the organization. You don't get inclusion until you actually stir it up. I want you to stir it up, Governor. Stir it up. Diversity is the mix, and inclusion is making the mix work. And it actually tastes pretty good, but I'm not going to ask the governor to drink it because it may not be good, but it does taste good.
I'll drink it.
You'll drink it? He'll be proud to. There you go. So diversity is
really, really good. Diversity.
I don't know what's more sad about the situation: the governor drinking chocolate milk, or the black man coming with the idea that chocolate milk was a good representation of diversity.
So whole time we not going to pay attention to the black man still serving the white man. Though? That's what we not doing. I'm just.
Hey, yo, he
I
is
just-
the super conspiracy theorist. Did you see this?
And he happy
we
to do
can't
it too,
even
though.
stir. He's like he's still serving them though.
Still serving.
He's still. He shouldn't
Like,
even.
Big
His
pictures. Big pictures. Don't pay attention to
His
what
last
they're
name
showing
is
you. Look
X.
at the
His
big
last
picture.
name is X.
But I'm wondering, like, so of all the things to represent diversity, chocolate milk
Chocolate
though.
milk though. That's
Well,
what,
yeah, because chocolate milk. If you really think about it, everything that he said it represented, it was on point.
It was on point,
It represented. It represented like the colors, people with melanin, and then when he said he got to the part where he said also like the handicap, and I was like, wow.
So
Everybody.
He's reaching. It's like chocolate milk. It represents the handicap. They don't have a problem in America other than
No, they don't, you know.
other than at the train station because Metro does not care about handicapped people. I just want PSA. Metro, listen. Handicapped people, wheels and escalators that don't mix. That's all I'm gonna tell you, Metro. Wheels and escalators don't mix.
all right, and on that note, we'll get up out of here again. Thank you for tuning in. Another show live from the corner. I am Breezy Taylor. You can find me Instagram, Twitter, Breezy Taylor, BREAZY Taylor. You can find me on Facebook, breezy.taylor.5. Jamal, man, somebody wanted to book you. Where they can find you? Where can they get at you?
If you looking to book me, you can hit me on Instagram, Jamon, JAMON _ Darnell. Jamon Darnell on Facebook. And or you can, I don't even know. Oh, fuck. I'm all over the place. Just do that. I got shows coming up. I got a lot of stuff.
Let them know where let them know.
All right.
Let
Every
them know
second
that, man.
Friday of the month, I'm at a place called the Fleet Reserve in Suitland. So I do that next week. It's no charge. You just got to hit me up, and I'll tell you wherever it is because it is a Fleet Reserve. It's like a private, kind of private. We don't want everybody to know, but we do that every. That's dope. We do it We do it the second Friday every month. It's free to get in. $5 drink specials all night. And we have some fun. Then I'm got something coming up on the 24th. Just follow me. I'm busy. I'm
running around, cuz.
Bobby, where can they find you, man?
Bobby, so well. You can find me on Instagram, man. Stoner So Well. Follow me. Like, come on.
And where can they find you on Saturdays?
Saturdays, my favorite day of the week. Find me here at 9 p.m. McLeaf's Mark, Wrestling and Weed. You see me, I see you. Let's do it.
You know what? Next time we have you on, you got to explain the whole wrestling concept because that is genius. Like I never would put those two together.
Like it's two things that go together. Like peanut butter and jelly, cereal and milk. Wrestling the weed, man.
So, do you prefer Bubba Kush and WWE,
or
do you prefer Glow and Sour Diesel?
Oh man, since you're giving out choices, go ahead go with the Glow and that Sour D's, boy.
Sour D's, all right. All right, on that note, y'all can catch some. If you want to get some grade A wrestling and some grade A weed talk, tune in Saturday nights. Tune in here for grade A, whatever you want to call it, talk. 7 to 8 every Tuesday, live from the corner, Listen Vision. We out of here.
Holla.